Hey guys, Mr. Everything here, back with another movie review video, and in today's video, we're going to be reviewing Solo: A Star Wars Story. Alright, so Solo: A Star Wars Story hits theaters today, May 25th. I saw it yesterday, Thursday, May 24th. And just something off the bat, just real quick. So for you guys that are new to my channel, this screen you're looking at right now is the thumbnail for the video. But don't worry, you're not going to be looking at this screen the whole video. I'm going to be adding clips and images from the film, to add entertainment. The reason I do that is to cut down time on editing, so I could get these reviews out as fast as possible for you guys. So yeah, just jumping into the review. So how I do my movie reviews, I talk about the cast, the story, give some of my positives, some of my negatives, and then give my score. So starting off with the cast, this stars Alden Ehrenreich, who plays, Han Solo himself. You got Donald Glover in here, who plays Lando Calrissian. You got Emilia Clarke, who plays Kira. Woody Harrelson, who plays Beckham. You got Paul Bettany, who plays the villain. Jon Favreau voices like this space monkey. His name's Rio. So overall, I thought the whole cast was pretty good. So I guess jumping into my positives, that would be my first positive. I thought the whole cast was really good. Just all their relationships, I bought into it. The cast did a great job. I really love how Han met Chewie for the first time. That will also be one of my positives. I really enjoy how they met each other for the first time. That was really cool. Their relationship throughout the whole film. The relationship with Han Solo and Kira, Alden Ehrenreich plays Han Solo. Kira is played by Emilia Clarke. You guys obviously know her from Game of Thrones. I really love their relationship. They have a nice little relationship. She plays the love interest to Solo. So, just overall, all the relationships in the film were pretty good. My second positive would be, Alden Ehrenreich and Donald Glover. Alden Ehrenreich plays Solo. I really enjoyed his performance as Solo. He's not doing an impression of Harrison Ford. He sort of makes this role his own, but he's not making it like completely his own. Obviously this is a younger Han Solo. And just jumping into the story. The basic story for this movie is we get to see Solo. As a younger Solo. He's still a scoundrel. There's arrogant, sort of charismatic. Douchebag sort of, but you like him, he's likable. We get to see him, just basically a younger Solo, just more irresponsible. And we basically follow him on this journey. He's completing this heist mission with, Chewie and Beckham, played by Woody Harrelson. It's just sort of like a heist action film. They're just sort of committing this heist. And, I thought it was fine. I thought that was fine. But, I thought Alden Ehrenreich, I thought he did a great job, especially with all the pressure he had on him. A lot of people didn't want this film, including myself. I didn't really care for a Han Solo movie. But I thought he did a great job as Solo, along with Donald Glover as Lando. Man, Donald Glover is so great. Obviously just carrying over what Billy D. Williams did. He captures the essence of him, the charismatic side of him. He's really charismatic in the film. He's just great. And like I said, the whole rest of the cast is great. Really bought into all the relationship. Another positive would be the action scenes. The action scenes are fine. It's this really cool train scene that you guys probably seen in the trailers. But there's no big glaring action scene where I'm like, oh my god, I had to watch that scene again. There's no big action scene that was super out of this world, but overall the action's fine. And that was sort of carry over into my negatives. And my first negative would be this movie is just, it's just very meh. It's just very average. It's nothing special about this movie. I can't really go into many details because of spoilers. But, I'll get to that in a second. So I guess one of my positives would be Paul Bettany, who plays the villain. See, I forgot his name. That's how bad he is. He's not horrible. Like, Paul Bettany does a fine job acting. But just the villain, he was fine. You guys probably seen him a little bit in the trailers. He was just okay. He wasn't a great villain or anything. Also, there's this new droid. Her name is L3. I didn't really buy her that much either. I didn't really care for her. Luckily, she's not in the movie that much, but, she's in it for a good while. And I didn't really care for her. She just sort of felt like a ripoff of K2SO. It also felt like they had to, bring a new droid into the film, because you got to have a droid in a Star Wars movie. So, yeah, I didn't really like her. Also, the way Han Solo gets his name, it's right at the beginning of the film. I'm not going to spoil how he gets it, but I just felt that scene very cringy, just very, just sort of like on the nose, like, oh, Han Solo, like we, obviously we know his name is Han, but how he gets his last name, Solo. That's the part that really just really cringed me out. Like, it was just very weird, and it just sort of like we didn't need to know how he got his name. That was like the only thing I didn't like about it. I like how he got his blaster, how he met Chewie for the first time, the relationship with the other characters, how he met Lando for the first time, how he won the Falcon. We obviously know he gets the Falcon. That's not a spoiler. We obviously know he has the Falcon in the other films. So, but just that scene was just really cringy. But jumping back to the whole average thing, so 3 words I would pick to describe this movie is average, fine, and serviceable. And none of those words I would want to describe a Star Wars film. It's just very average. There's nothing special about it. There's no memorable scenes about it. It's not very rewatchable. And for me personally, this is definitely the worst out of the new Star Wars movies. So, The Force Awakens, Rogue One, The Last Jedi, and then Solo here. I think this is definitely the worst. It has the lowest Rotten Tomatoes score also. I think it has like a 71% on Rotten Tomatoes. So just overall, I thought the film was average. So the score I'm going to give for Solo a Star Wars Story, I'm going to give Solo a Star Wars Story a C-. So yeah, I thought it was very average. I thought it was okay. Nothing special about it. You guys really have to watch this film for yourself. And, I recommend you guys watch it. I mean, it's a Star Wars movie. Just go see it. Why not? I don't recommend you rush out to go see it. Like, you have to see Solo today. But, it was okay. But you guys comment down below if you guys have seen it. Let me know what you guys thought about it. Be sure to like and subscribe if you guys are new. Check out my other Star Wars videos, movie review videos, and have a great rest of your day. All right, bye, guys.